see, where am I going here? How the hell do I get out of here? This is a weird town. It's randomized, so that it's different. I can also do this. Diablo 2 Christmas Special.
According to Blizzard News, Blizzard Entertainment, the 22 Nights of Terror holiday event can be enjoyed in all online game modes except for classic Diablo 2. Powerful loot, a dash of terror, and a new surprise to experience each day awaits you in Sanctuary this holiday season. Go forth in glory.
Nice. Oh, so what's the special of the day? Or I guess it says on the Okay. Sweet. Yeah. Cool. It'd be fun. I like it way better than Fortnite. Fortnite's garbage. It doesn't say. I thought there was like a news message of the day type thing. Mm-hmm. It's odd. Nope. Kyle, what does sometimes?
Good day.
Let's see. It's a good game. Yeah, he was liking it. He likes to do the tanks.
Good day.
He's a tank guy. Mm-hmm. Um, oh, it hasn't even started yet. LOL. It starts on the 13th, Friday the 13th, I guess. Was that next Friday? Oh, it's in 2 days. Today's Wednesday. So it starts Friday, this Friday.
Good day.
So I have a couple days to level up my character before I start doing the event, which is kind of cool, I guess.
Evil beware.
dang, that guy. You need half a bar of experience. I did, I called last time, I think, right? I guess I can go back with electric.
This place is trouble. There's an option thing on here, right? Yeah, that's how you do it. Gameplay or game settings? They don't let you do it anymore? Are you drinking some coffee? Yeah. No, I have not. I've only had the water. I'd like to, but I'm already dehydrated. And I don't want to feel any worse. I need water, is what I really need. Which I have. I have a gallon of water. I do kind of have a headache, though. I should probably have some caffeine. So I can still use this same character in offline mode, right? I don't like that I can't change the difficulty. I'm pretty quick. Okay. What are they doing? What? Is it not ours? Is it not like Amazon? Oh, weird. Uh-huh. Weird. Evil
Well, beware.
Big drones flying around. Is that what it's called? Is that what, big ass drones flying around. FBI is investigating reports of large drones flying in New Jersey. Large mystery drones flying over neighborhoods in New York, New Jersey. Do they have pictures and video? Oh yeah, those drones are looking weird. What if you had a house drone? It's just a drone that hovers in the. No, I mean, what if you had one of those? Wouldn't that be cool? Like a house-sized drone that just hovers in the air that you live in, like an apartment. Wouldn't that be cool? It would be cool. But yeah, what you were saying, that's kind of weird. It is weird. I don't know. If nobody's doing about it, then we must know something about it. It must not be a threat.
The New Jersey mayor said it's not a threat to humans, but he has no evidence to go off of that. Like, what makes him say that? Like, he must know something that
Yeah.
he's not telling us.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
I think honestly, so this actually connects with the whole UFO and UFO. Something I guess predicted is December 3rd. It could be a alien invasion. So it could happen. People showed up last week. December 3rd was last week. All that.
So these are like the scouts, basically.
I think those are USA or
Oh, is it like a defense? Oh, weird.
I think that's
That's why they're not moving or anything. They're just sitting there.
Yeah, have you heard about the December 3rd?
Weird.
Back in the 90s, created a software that like analyzes linguistics off the internet, like people form, like what people are typing. The software collects all the common words and analyzes it. There's a way if you look at it, it's predicts the future. Look at the future and what happens. So,
Interesting.
software that 39 days after Donald Trump goes on the podcast with
I need mana.
so far he's about 50% right.
It's pretty high. Pretty high prediction rate.
He said his guess is about 50%. Sometimes he'll get the date right. But then the date
Not enough mana.
Interesting.
So I think all that connects.
He said Donald Trump was on Seth Rogen.
Yeah. 2000 or 2009. We were in high school. He said that.
Weird. That is odd.
That's what his software said.
Yeah, because Seth Rogen was still on Saturday Night Live at the time, in 2009. Yeah, he was doing a news update. Yeah. Now he has his own late night show, I think, right? Weird.
I need mana. magic.
That's
dwells.
interesting.
So this guy predicted back in 2009 that Central Dolls have a concept.
That's funny.
39 days after that day is December 3rd. So we're kind of in that, fast December 11th, all that kind of thing aspect. But what doesn't explain the UFO, I mean the road out there, or concept.
Yeah. It might be some weird fucking false flag misinformation thing too. Like that's what they want you to think it's aliens, but it's really just the government flying around drones or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
The Congress hearing yesterday, they said that there's reports of the
I need mana.
drones coming from the ocean.
Mhm.
So where they were following for a good while. So that
You know that's what they're saying nowadays, though, right? They're saying that the aliens have been here. The aliens have been here for thousands of years. They just in the ocean
believe that.
or under the earth.
If you spin, one of those earth globes that you have an energy plastic,
Mhm.
spin and you know, so if you spin the world in a way that the front facing it, what you see, you spin it in a way where one side of it is just use as water.
Oh yeah, I've done that.
So that area is largely unexplored, largely unterrorized by terrorists.
Mhm.
So I bet like the way could be with the
Could be.
word of the probably the from the middle of the beach.
Oh yeah. There's places in the ocean that we haven't even gotten to go to. You know, under the ocean is also the same as like space. Like as far as different things.
Water
Mhm. Gravity and different things. Lack of oxygen. Which is very interesting. You never know.
like that dude, Ocean Gate,
Oh yeah. Mhm.
he wanted to be an astronaut, but for whatever reason he didn't go that route. So the next best thing was to underwater shit, which is kind of, he said, in a way, similar.
Mhm. Absolutely.
A lot of the water is unexplored. So.
Yeah, a lot of it. That's why people make such a big claim as like, why would you study space when you don't even know about the ocean yet? Is what a lot of people say. It's valid. Yeah, very valid. I've always liked both. I like the ocean and I like space. More specifically, like ocean mammals and stuff. I like ocean mammals, like sharks, fish, you know, walruses and shit. You never know. I guess we'll find out whenever it happens. Oh well. It's the only way to know for sure. Mhm. Indeed. I don't know. I've always had my own theories and stuff. I'm Christian, so I believe a little differently than other people. Well, oh, absolutely, absolutely, yeah. God lives on such a high dimension that he's like basically the highest interdimensional being in the universe. A lot of people are saying that Adam was an alien, and that we're aliens too. From you know how it says it's made out of mud or whatever. We're made out of dirt.
I need mana.
Hmm. Which could be like if a meteor like hit us, if a meteor hit our planet and it was made out of dirt or whatever, that's basically like what created Adam in life. Adam's basically an alien. What are you saying? Story of Yeah. Like, I think like demons are considered aliens. They're an interdimensional being. I don't know. There's a lot to it. Hidden knowledge, ancient knowledge. And like, let's say Jesus did come back and did a group abduction. A lot of people could consider that an alien abduction, I guess. Like the rapture, whatever, when he takes a bunch of people. That's wouldn't that be considered an alien abduction?
Not enough mana.
At least that's what people are gonna say. If that does happen, so that could, yeah, Illuminati type shit. Yeah. So I mean, that could happen. That could happen sometime soon. With the way the world is looking, I wouldn't put it past it. I know this whole everybody's having a hard time in this world. Everything's all corrupt. Oh, 100%. Yeah, we're 5 years later. Mm-hmm. And the rumors of wars. That's in the Bible. Everything's in the Bible, dude. That's all there. It's all there. All there. Especially with like the gays and the drug use. That's in there. Wars and rumors of wars. Earthquakes in diverse places. You know, I don't know much about that part. Oh, it says it does. It says technology will be leaps and bounds is what it says in the Bible. It'll grow by leaps and bounds. That's what it says in the Bible. Yep.
Not enough mana.
Like the invention of the smartphone, 4K TVs and stuff. Oh. Technology will grow by leaps and bounds. Bible. Yeah, okay. Matthew 24:14, Matthew 28. So it looks like a couple of them are in Matthew. Daniel 12:4. Daniel 12:4 says it. Deuteronomy 18:10 to 14. Okay. Even to the end times, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. That's what it says there. And then it says, let's see. There's all kinds, I guess. That's Daniel 12:4 with the knowledge part, and then to the It also says when the rapture happens that everybody on Earth will see him. How? Yeah. How is that possible if you're on the other side of the world? From Elon Musk satellites. Elon Musk satellites will see it. Since Elon Musk has satellites on every part in the world now. They have something happen like that, it says that everybody will see it. That's not even the second coming though. The second coming is after that, another 10 years after that, or however, after the tribulation or whatnot. Like 7, yeah. It says it'll be really good for 3.5 years, and that's whenever, like, let's say whoever Antichrist, let's just call him Donald Trump right now. Let's say Donald Trump will do claim on peace for Israel, and there'll be peace for like 3 years, and then everything will turn bad after that, and that's when the apocalypse happens, the 4 horsemen, and it's all in the Bible, dude. It doesn't say Donald Trump specifically. 3.5, yeah. Because it says the tribulation is a 7-year period. Yeah, I can definitely. There's. I could even send you this YouTube video, I guess. Let's do 7,000-year timeline.
I am confident that what I am sharing is correct. The question remains, who am I listening to? What are my sources? How in the world can I know that the dates I am depending upon to come to my conclusions are correct? Let's begin with the question I get most often, that is also the key date that unlocks most of the other prophetic dates on God's 7,000-year calendar. So question 1, how do I know that Yeshua died on the cross on Nisan 14, April 5th, in 30 AD on the Roman calendar? Obviously, there are many proofs of this historic.
Okay.
9 and 30.
It doesn't show that. Where's the timeline?
Question number 9. Knowing that 2031 is the end of the 70th week of Daniel, we can go back in time exactly 7 years and discover the very year that the 70th week of Daniel begins. So answer 7. The 70th week of Daniel begins in the year 2024 AD. 2024 AD is the year that the 70th week of Daniel begins, ending 7 years later on the Day of Atonement on a Jubilee year that ends with the second coming of Yeshua in 2031 AD to reign in Jerusalem with a rod of iron.
So according to this, Altio Domani means the year that we're in right now. It means, I think it's like Altio Domani or whatever. It means basically like after death or after Jesus. Like after Jesus' death. Yeah. That's what most people say. The Latin is like Altio Domani or something. Yes, that's this year. Mm-hmm. Correct. Yes. But it also says in the Bible, no man knows the correct day. It says not even God himself or Jesus knows the correct day. So it could be, but it says you'll know when it's close. That's what it says in the Bible. So everybody knows it's close, whether you admit it or not. A lot of people think these are the end. Oh, definitely. We could possibly already be in the tribulation years. I think it's gonna be like, yeah. It's gonna be 10 years or less though. Which is crazy. I don't know. I think we could have done a lot more. It's a damn shame. It's all there though. You want me to send you that thing I just was watching? Let's see. This is the and then what happens then? Everything just resets and they do it all over again? And it just happens over and over and over again every 7,000 years? 7,000 years or whatever? Isn't that weird? Yeah, this is the end of that, like the timeline or whatever, calendar. It's the beginning of humanity or whatever, our humanity as we know it. Yeah. Like when we started to get knowledge and stuff. And then, so what happens then? After the rapture happens and everybody dies and the rule for 1,000 years, it just happens all over again? I don't know. I don't understand that part. That means there's a rebirth every 7,000 years and we don't even know it. I don't know. I don't fully understand. It's after the second coming and stuff happens. I think it's called the millennia, which means like the 1,000-year reign. Mm-hmm. 100%. I've been studying it for years. Good old King James.
Halt.
It's weird though. It's like it's like a puzzle, kinda. Like you find out a little bit of information from this chapter of the Bible, and then you figure out a little bit more information that talks about the same thing in a different part, and then you gotta have to like piece it together because it's all like kind of like riddles. So one part it'll talk about like the 1,000-year reign, and then another part it'll talk about like whenever Jesus came back, and then you got to put them together and to make the timeline work. I don't know. It's really weird. Here's that. I'll send you that. This one is. That's just a 7-year period. That's supposed to be around now, basically. And then people are, if you're in the Christian world. There's a lot of.
They talk about it every day.
Yeah.
Where can I take you?
Yeah. Mhm.
Here we are.
Who knows, dude? Who knows what the real thing is? Christianity could just be a giant scam, I suppose. Maybe it just really is aliens. I'd rather be safe than sorry, though. Could be. Why does it say the new Earth, though? I don't like when it says that. I don't understand that. Because it says in the Bible the Earth won't be destroyed. I don't know. I don't want to fight the great tin-horned beast. That doesn't sound very fun. Is it the Four Horsemen? Or the plagues? Come here, Bieber. Come here, Bieber. It says there are 4 fallen angels that are chained up under the river. Revelation 9:14 to 16. Their mission, when they're released, will be to kill 1/3 of people on Earth.
Oh, maybe. Well, this is specifically in what country is it that has the Euphrates River? Oh, it's gonna get bad though. At some point in the world. It's in Iraq, north of Baghdad. It's between Iraq and Syria. What's this town called? Mashhad. See, the river goes a long ways, though. This is part of it, right? Yeah, it's one of the biggest rivers in the world, I think. No worries. It's like right in the very middle of Iraq. Beautiful, beautiful river. The Euphrates River. Which is a real river that exists to this day. It's not just one of those biblical rivers that had its name changed. It still goes by the same original name. And that under that river is where those fallen angels are supposed to be. Here's it.
Today we are going to talk about the four fallen angels of the Bible, beings created by God who rebelled against him and were expelled from heaven. Who are these angels? What did they do to deserve their punishment? What role do they play in the divine plan? Join us on this journey through the world of fallen angels. Angels are spiritual beings who serve God and carry out his orders. According to the Bible, God created angels before the world and human beings. Angels praised God and worshipped him, and some of them had special functions as messengers, guardians, or warriors. Among the angels, some stood out for their beauty, power, or wisdom. These were the archangels, the leaders of the heavenly armies. However, not all angels remained faithful to God. Some were carried away by pride, envy, or ambition and decided to challenge God's authority. These are the fallen angels, those who turned away from the light and plunged into darkness. The Bible mentions four of these fallen angels who were the most known and feared: Lucifer, Samjaza, Azazel, and Beelzebub. Lucifer is the most famous and powerful of the fallen angels. His name means bringer of light, and it is believed that he was the most beautiful angel and closest to God. According to Christian tradition, Lucifer was the archangel in charge of music and singing in heaven. But Lucifer was not satisfied with his position and wanted to be equal or superior to God. According to the prophet Isaiah, Lucifer said in his heart, "I will ascend into heaven. On high, beside the stars of God, I will set up my throne, and on the mountain of the testimony I will sit."
See, okay, why do they say it? Why do they mention stars and shit?
And it is believed that he was the most beautiful angel and closest to God.
You know what I mean?
According to Christian tradition, Lucifer was the archangel in charge of music and singing in heaven. But Lucifer was not satisfied with his position and wanted to be
because it's a
equal
higher
or
plane.
superior to God. According to the prophet Isaiah, Lucifer said in his heart, "I will ascend into heaven. On high, beside the stars of God, I will set up my throne, and on the mountain of the testimony I will sit, on the sides of the north. On the heights of the eye will ascend clouds and be like the Most High." Lucifer convinced a portion of the angels to join his rebellion and confronted God in a heavenly war. But God sent Archangel Michael and his angels to fight against Lucifer and his followers. The Bible says, "And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought. But they did not prevail, nor was a place found for them in heaven. And the great one was cast out, dragon, the ancient serpent called the devil and Satan, who deceives the whole world, was cast down to the earth, and his angels were cast down with him. Thus Lucifer and his fallen angels were expelled from heaven and became the devil and his demons. Lucifer, who was the light bearer, transformed into Satan, which means adversary. Since then, Satan has dedicated himself to tempting and deceiving human beings to distance them from God and lead them to sin and perdition. Satan is the enemy of God and his people, and the prince of this world. The Bible says that Satan is the father of lies, the god of this age, and the roaring lion who walks around looking for someone to devour. Semyaza is another of the fallen angels and one of the leaders of the rebellion. His name means he who sees God, and it is believed that he was the wisest angel and most instructed in heavenly secrets. According to the Book of Enoch, an apocryphal text that is not part of the Bible but is cited by some biblical authors, Semjaza was the leader of the Watchers, a group of angels sent by God to earth to watch over and teach beings, humans. But Semjaza and the Watchers fell in love with the daughters of men and united with them, violating divine law. The Book of Enoch says, "And it came to pass, when the sons of men had multiplied in those days, that fair..."
So, what it just said right there is there was a holy war in heaven between good and evil. That could be represented as the good aliens and the bad aliens, or whatever. They sent the bad aliens to Earth. The bad aliens